Today we'll be making the one-pot spicy Italian sausage and pepper chili with Chipotle Crema and Cheddar. We're going to start prepping all the ingredients and then I'll show you the entire cooking process, which is rather simple. For this really nice and tasty soup, it's really simple. All we need is green onions. No, I'm kidding. We start by prepping the green onions, keeping the white and the green separate. So here's all the ingredients we need, starting from the left: the diced tomatoes, the cheddar cheese, and the green onions that we chopped, and then the flour, which is kind of hard to see from here, the chicken broth concentrate, and then the Chipotle Crema. Okay, the other two things on the right are basically black beans and the red pepper. So let's start cooking. Let's start with the sausage. A medium pan over medium heat, some olive oil sprayed like I do here. Italian sausage, break them up. When they're ready, I'll show you with the scissors. About probably 1 to 2 minutes, but make sure you break out the sausages so they don't get attached to each other. Cook each side for about 1 to 2 minutes and then put the lid on, let it sit. That cooks quicker. And then now you see I use the tongs to hold them and then use scissors to cut them into pieces. That is just very convenient for me. Very good way to cut up the sausages. Keep the heat on medium to low, and then we're getting ready to add in the vegetables. Start with the white portion of the green onions. Adds very nice flavor. And then we add in the diced peppers. Stir occasionally until the peppers begin to soften. For about probably 5 to 6 minutes. Along with the sausages, you want the flavor to be mixed nicely together. Then we'll be adding in the black beans. Make sure you drain and rinse them before. And we're adding in the flour. And then we're going to just stir along with the red pepper flakes. Make sure you add in the right amount of red pepper flakes for your own taste. And then we're going to stir until there's no dry flour remains in the pan. And then we're getting ready to add in some water. So 1 cup of water, or a little less if you can control it. And then along with the chicken broth concentrate, the tomatoes, and then a little bit of salt, probably ½ teaspoon, and then bring all this to a simmer. And once simmering, just stir occasionally until they're slightly thickened. Watch the soup so then it just gets to the right texture for about 5 to 6 minutes. Then we're getting ready to plate the dish. So I use a big spoon here because it's a lot that I just cooked. It was a 4 people portion, and I don't want to waste any food, so any leftover is gonna go for tomorrow's lunch. Okay, so once you put in the right portion for the bowls, 1 for me, 1 for my wife, I'm showing here. Make sure that you garnish nicely with the cheese, which really adds the color and the flavor. Okay, and then obviously the green portion of the green onions adds very nice contrast of the color. And add in lastly the Chipotle Crema to taste. You don't have to add the whole thing in. I'm actually saving a little bit for tomorrow's lunch. And spray a little bit of that red pepper on there. Also adds in the color, the red, the green, the yellow. Nice color, nice smell. Bon appetit. Last but not least, the texture was perfect, so make sure you watch the usage of the water. Recipe courtesy of Home Chef, and this is the one-pot spicy Italian sausage and pepper chili. It takes about 25 to 35 minutes. Overall, I think it's a relatively easy recipe, and it's a very good looking, very tasty soup. Along with the black beans, you can add some sort of bread if you want, or a side salad.